Nothing matches the excitement and intensity of WATERCROSS. Whether they're standing over their ski or hunkering down in the saddle, these athletes push their bodies and boats to the limit. This is the 2009 Toyota Water Jam, brought to you by the Beach Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to beautiful Lake Ontario here in Rochester, New York, home of the Toyota Water Jam. I'm David Nisley, your host for the 2009 IJSBA Pro Jet Ski Tour. In today's show, you're going to see the top riders from across the country competing in the GP, Open Runabout, and Freestyle classes, as well as the top amateurs as they continue to hone their skills in an effort to make the transition to the pro ranks. The fastest riders from across North America are here competing for national tour points, contingency money, and a huge cash purse. Everyone will be keeping their eye on the season's points totals as they're competing for a national title, as well as their seeding for the World Finals in Lake Havasu in October. Stick around for the fastest show on water here at the Toyota Water Jam. The Toyota Water Jam will be using the IJSBA 3-moto format to determine this weekend's winners. The rider with the combined lowest total of their finishing positions will take the top spot on the podium. In the event of a tie, the rider who finishes highest in the final moto will get the win. Let's get things started with the Millstone Graphics Extreme Summary. Yesterday's Pro-Am Runabout Open shook out like this. Dustin Farling went right to the front with a great hole shot on his TBM Racing Kawasaki. The Port St. Lucie, Florida #1 rider took the top step in the box. Coming in second out of Naples, Florida, the Mountain Motorsports rider on the #4, Erminio Iantosca. And rounding out the top three from Charleston, West Virginia, the Team Black Star Kawasaki, Trey Frame. And in yesterday's Pro-Am Ski GP class, the number 88 of Rob Flores out of Las Vegas, Nevada, took the hole shot and ran away and hid. Finishing second out of Hebron, Ohio, the slippery Kawasaki rider, number 300, Jimmy Wilson. And rounding out the top three on the number 912 out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania, the Fly Kawasaki Sea-Doo rider, Rick Shirker. Following the Pro-Am Ski GP race, the amateur freestylers took to the water. While they rode great, they were upstaged by the only pro in the field, Jeremy Parr. As you can see, Jeremy separated the men from the boys with this excellent barrel roll over the start line.
With Saturday's motos in the books, we asked a few of our riders what they were looking forward to on Sunday.
Pro Open, definitely. GP skiing, yeah, definitely. The premier classes are, huge here. They were great in Syracuse, great motos. It's carried over to here. Farthing won, going away. It's a really good points battle between Billy Dearman and Scott Wilk, and it should be really good. GP ski, Jimmy Wilson and Shirker seem to be battling it out pretty hard. Bill Haig had some bad luck with breaking his handlebar pole, but definitely the premier classes.
After the break, we'll bring you highlights from the premier classes, the best of Sunday's Pro-Am Runabout Open, Ski GP, and Freestyle events, when the Beach Sports Network's coverage of the 2009 Toyota Water Jam continues.
What if we could use the sun to help keep us cool? Solar-powered ventilation to help cool you. Available on the 3rd generation Prius. It's harmony between man, nature, and machine.
Every Sea-Doo is built to last a decade. That's a decade of fun, a decade of performance, a decade of exhilaration, and a lifetime of memories that only Sea-Doo can deliver. Sea-Doo, the good life just got better.
The 2009 Toyota Water Jam is brought to you by your Rochester area upstate Toyota dealers, Millstone Graphics, Sea-Doo, and the Beach Sports Network. Here's a bit of action from the Pro-Am Runabout Open Moto 2.
Yeah, Iantosca got a good jump off the corner, but Farthing with that first gate pick because he's a #1 moto winner, goes right to the corner and jets off that side, inside out this time, Boober.
Look how nimble that TBM haul is, I tell you. Farthing with a great jump. Nobody even close. It's going to be Farthing down the front stretch.
Yeah, he took that inside out move. We'll see how that works. Most of the boats yesterday were going to the outside with the choppy water, but really goes to the inside, about a 4-second advantage off that first corner. The #4 of Iantosca right in behind him.
So it's Farthing, Iantosca, and it looks like it's Scott Wilk, and then Trey Frame, or is that Billy Dearman, I should say, rounding out your top 4.
Yeah, Dearman snuck up in there. Nice hole shot for him. He had tough sledding the last time. He's, very wide on the buoy. Where is he going?
He's lost steering. He's lost his steering cable. I don't know. Dearman's down. There's no steering. The nozzle's down. So here comes Farthing, and he's going to put Iantosca a lap down. Is that sad or what? Let me tell you something right now. As much as Arminio Iantosca's got that heart for the game, can't beat Farthing when it's time to go to the track.
Well, Bubber, you know what? This is something. You think about how big this course is, and a guy like Iantosca getting passed by Dustin Farthing a lap down in a 20-lap race. That's a testament to just how fast that young man's running that #1 boat. As he comes up on Scotty Wilk, he's going to make a pass on him as well and put Scotty down another lap. So, man, that #1 boat of Dustin Farthing dialed up and ready to rock and roll.
One flag, one lap to go for the big box.
All right, here he comes. The radar gun on him. He makes a right and a left. That #1 boat in the back section. Dustin Farthing, 10-time world champ, lights it up and cruises down the back straightaway. Down through there he goes. Looks like he's conserving a little this trip. He's standing up in the saddle as he makes a left, what amounts to basically a victory lap for our leader on the #1 rig. As he makes a left at Kearns, he'll go right and then one more left-hand turn to come through to the finish line, looking for those blacks and whites out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. The TBM Racing Kawasaki Motors Red Line Oil Rider, the #1 of Dustin Farthing. He is your winner.
The riders in Moto 2 of the Pro-Am Ski GP battled it out next.
Yeah, right to the corner. Great hole shot for him. Tough break there for Joseph Pierpont. He tipped over his boat on the way out, but look at that big 88 rig out to the outside. Here comes the chap. Bubber, we talked about it. Oh, Flores with trouble.
Big swap on the inside, but I tell you what, the outside has nothing for him. They're a half lap down already. Sugar has gotten by Flo, and here they come inside, outside. Let's see what happens. Shurker on the outside. He's behind a lapper. Here comes Flo on the inside. Can Shurker clear the lapper and make it happen? Will it be a drag race to the final buoy?
Look at this. Rick Shurker takes the outside line. He decided to go with a lapper, and he gets around the 88 of Rob Flores.
Shurker, he's got a lapper right in front of him. It's going to be Flo. It's going to be Wilson. Who's going to pull the trigger and make it happen down the big triple chop?
Here comes Flores looking to the outside. He's lined up right in behind Shurker as they run through there. Flores
going to get in there, and Flo now is going to take back the lead. It's Flores once again in the lead.
So the number 88 of Rob Flores flashes past the 912 of Rick Shurker in that back section. Lapper plays a role. Heavy chop also affecting the race here. The 88 rider out of Las Vegas, Nevada, back in front. What a battle, Boomer. This has been a great race so far. Here is where Rick Shurker has made up his ground every trip around. Let's see what he's got, Boober.
You're right, Dave, and I tell you what, Shurker can pick up some speed right here on Flo. Flo's got problems. Here comes Shurker with a big hit in the hip, and now it's going to be a drag race down the backstretch. Rob's not going to pull. He's not going to lift. He's going to take it right back.
Look at that. Rob Flores holding on to the gas as Rick Shurker went to the inside this time. Desperate measures for Rick Shurker as he tries to take the lead.
So with Shurker inside, Flores outside, and I tell you, Flores made the outside work really well. Here he comes.
Shurker looks like he's dialed things up. He's going to make a left-hand turn. It's a drag race to the finish line. The 88 rider getting to the line.
He's going to pull the throttle. What a photo finish, folks, for our Moto 2 of the Pro-Am Ski GP.
Our freestylers took to the surf next. Check out some of the highlights.
Setting up for another trick. Let's see what a nice barrel roll on.
And we have an 8. And we got somebody out there going deep and back out. Who is that, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, it's a big question right now, but I can guarantee you this. It's not Malone or Parr, so it must be Brandon Van Sickle.
Oh, he just threw a sick move into the depths out there. Came up with a little algae on the bow, and he's looking good. There you go. There you go.
Nice barrel roll. Comes right out of it. Nice little transition.
There we go. Barrel roll, sticks it in. Woo! You ever seen anything like that in your life? Sweet!
How about that? That's like making a cake. Nice barrel roll from Malone. Malone rolls right back into the mode. He's got a backflip and a barrel roll. He's going to get right up on the handle pole. Guess what? He's going to bulldog this thing around. Look at that bulldog. How about that right on the front stretch, folks? There it is. I see it. Boop. One. Nice little barrel roll.
Hi, I'm Eric Malone. I'm here to go over a couple how-to tricks today. And the one we're going to be basically working on is the 180 nose stab. And that entails a 180 spin. And the nose stab part of the trick and the name is stabbing the nose into the water. Your depth is a major concern. When you're trying this trick, you want to make sure you're in at least 5 to 6 foot of water, especially as you're beginning to work on this trick. Today we're going to be in about 3 foot of water, so my nose stab part, which is the landing of my trick, will be very shallow, so I won't be too inverted with my tail in the air. You're going to simply find a wave, you're going to approach the wave, you're going to S-turn to the right a little bit, and then you're going to S-turn to the left. And as you're S-turning to the left, you want to be going up the wave, or up the ramp of the wave, and you're turning to the left, which is going to make your ski, the tail, is going to whip around. As you go up, you're going to leave the water and become airborne. Look to your left, turn the bars, and gas the throttle. Stay real light on your toes. This is the key, is to stay neutral in the balance point, which would be the center of the jet ski. This is going to enable you to go with the ski in the air and stay over top of the ski. Spot your landing the whole way. You'll begin to do your 180 in the air, and you come around, and then at this point, you're going to be nosing down. So your nose is going to hit first, and naturally, without panicking, you're going to want to basically relax, and the nose will hit, and then your tail will come back. And then typically you go into a tail stall where the front end comes up in the air, and you can go into a tail stall trick from there, or you can just steer out of the trick and move on and go into another trick.
After the break, we'll bring you the highlights from the Pro-Am Runabout Open Moto 3. Stay with us here on the Beach Sports Network.
What if we could use the sun to help keep us cool? Solar-powered ventilation to help cool you. Available on the 3rd generation Prius. It's harmony between man, nature, and machine.
Welcome to the Beach Sports Network. We have beach tennis and beach volleyball and jet skiing. So we hope you could bring your sport to the Beach Sports Network.
So don't miss this opportunity and visit our website today.